Kasia, Katarzyna Chmielarz. Most people just know me as Kasia. I'm an artist, painter. That's one of the creative endeavors that I do. We're just in my space, my studio that I've transformed into a kind of exhibit for the day.
Like, what's it like experiencing your Polish heritage in Montreal?
There's definitely multiple layers of Polish heritage here. Sometimes you meet people who've never been to Poland, but they tell you, "Oh, but I'm Polish," you know, and that's also interesting. And then there's those people who feel very Polish, but have a whole different culture than the people in Poland often, right?
Yeah.
So there's all these different layers that being Polish in Montreal, I think, allows me to meet.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. And this is probably translatable to other cultures also. And that's my mom. Well, this is actually Warsaw, so this is probably the piece that represents that aspect of immigration a little bit, or like that's tied to your family or to your background. And then this is the family after, which has been scattered all over, because of course, like now they're kind of, some of them are in Warsaw, but a lot of them are not. And yeah, it's actually based on a poem also, so that references the whole exhibit of poetry on paper. And it's a poem by Joe Harjo, and it says, "Perhaps the world ends here," which is a reflection on, I guess, war times, but also a reflection on everything happening at the dinner table. That's part of the poem. It says, "Everything happens at the dinner table. We make children here, we laugh here, we die here." So that security space, that place we always come back to, the table, especially Polish families, right? So yeah, this is that.
So you're an artist in Montreal, and I've also noticed that there's a big theme of geography in a lot of your work. So you have references to like a lot of cities, places, buildings. Does geography play a big impact in what you make?
I think yes, it's probably the immigrant aspect.
Yeah.
It's creating connections with people that are very meaningful, past geographies almost, right? So definitely there's a connection to that in my work, and it's subtle, I think, sometimes, and it has to do with my feelings on how I feel here as an immigrant, but also how I feel even going back home, going back to Poland, sometimes feeling not necessarily that Polish anymore.
Yeah.
So in the future, I think I'm visualizing that I would combine the different art spheres with yoga and the other things I do, whether that be video, dance, movement, as well as the visual arts. So still kind of combining this, but maybe turning it into like a set-like situation.